Hello, everybody. How are we today?
I'm good today, and you?
Very well, thank you.
I just went home from swimming.
Pardon?
I'm just come home from the swimming pool.
Oh, nice. Did you have fun?
Yeah, really fun. But the
Good.
water is a bit cold.
I can imagine it would be a bit cold. At least based on the weather that I'm getting here in Australia, it's miserable at the moment.
What? But
I said at least
it's
based on the
not.
weather that I'm getting here in Australia.
But it's not. But it's not winter. It's summer.
Ah, well, it's winter over here and it's raining lots and it's miserable.
No, even that is not summer. It's was autumn. I hope it would
Ah,
rain in Vietnam. The sun is very hot here. For it
well, that's
has been
good.
almost a week since it's not rain.
Oh my gosh, almost a week.
Teacher, in Hanoi, probably just
Sorry, Bill, what was that?
in Hanoi is just like the Egypt is just like in the morning it was sunny and hot, but in the night it was a little bit cold.
Yep. Yep. That's the kind of day that you want. A nice cool night, but a nice warm day. That's my favorite type of weather.
No, I like the different kind of day. I like the morning cold and the night hot because I can turn the air conditioner on while I sleep.
Very nice. Okay, so let's get started. So can somebody please remind me what was the last topic that we discussed in class? Was it the roles of the first affirmative and negative speakers?
About audiences,
Is that this is debate class, Mary? Not persuasive writing. So was the last lesson that we did, was that on team arguments or the role of the first affirmative and negative speakers? Teal paragraph, okay. That's right. We were going to do a revision lesson on the teal paragraph today. That's right. Okay, so thank you very much for reminding me. Feel a little bit sick today. Just feel my nose just full of stuff. It's terrible. So today,
why did you feel sick?
I think I'm coming down with a cold. Nothing too serious, but my nose is just really stuffy. So if I sound a bit funny today, that's why.
But you wear a big sweater every day.
I know, that's how cold it is over here.
So how did you get cold by wearing a huge thick sweater?
Because that's how cold it is over here.
It near the Southern Ocean, so it was really cold in Australia.
Well, it depends on the part of Australia. The part I'm in, Melbourne, can get very, very cold, but not very hot. But most of the rest of the country gets quite hot, but not very cold.
Are you in the capital city?
No, I'm in Victoria. I'm in Melbourne City, which is the capital city of Victoria, but not of Australia.
Oh.
Okay, so What I would like to do today is to go through the process with you of how I write a teal paragraph from start to finish. So this is like my little process that I like to try and do. But just keep in mind that I'm going to be going quite quickly through the evidence gathering phase so I can get it done in time. But normally, if I was to actually be preparing for a debate or writing an essay or some reason I'd be writing a teal paragraph, I would actually be taking a lot more time with the evidence finding part of this process. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. And looks like Sally's taken a holiday to France today. She's got her beret on. Okay, so the first thing that I want to do is I want to open up the, actually, because I gave you guys a time limit. We'll do this fair. So I'm going to set myself a 20-minute time limit, and I'm going to go through the process, start to finish, of writing a teal paragraph. Okay, so I'm all set up. So start now. So the first thing that I'll want to do is get my writing materials ready. So in this case, it's my Word document. So I know that I need to prepare the different sections. I've got my topic sentence, got my explanation, got my evidence, and got my linking sentence. So I've got the 4 parts of my teal paragraph ready to go. So I've just realized that I haven't even given myself a topic yet. Bit of a goose this morning. Okay, so my topic shall be should all children learn to swim? And I will be the proposition. My argument will be so I'm going to be on the proposition. I think that all children should learn to swim. And my argument is going to be swimming is a survival skill that every child should know. So that is my okay, so my topic sentence, something like quite often there'll be periods in this process where my mind just goes blank and I sit there thinking of my next sentence. Don't worry about that. Just keep pushing through it and the words will come.
Why are you taking a long time to think the topics?
I've already thought of the topic. I've already got the topic. I've already got my team. I've already got my argument. And now I'm just trying to think of my explanation. Got all these words floating around in my head that I'm trying to put down on paper.
Why didn't you write it first when there is no class?
Because the point of this exercise is to show you from start to finish how I write a teal paragraph. So actually sitting here through this is all part of it.
This is getting boring.
Well, you're gonna get to have a go at this afterwards, and I'm gonna see how you guys do. All right, so what I'm gonna try and do now, so I don't waste too much time, is I'm gonna start looking for my evidence so that I can maybe come back to my my explanation. So a little bit morbid to get started, but the first thing I'm looking at is the statistics of children drowning.
Oh, I've heard it on the television.
So this looks like it might provide me some good information. So we can see at the top here, it's already got key facts, all the important numbers. Okay, I'm going to try some more. Going to try a different source for information this time.
When will we learn, teacher?
This is part of it. Like, so I'm going through the process now. By the end of this time, I'll have a full teal paragraph written. So once I've shown you how I do it, then I'm going to give you guys another opportunity to do it. So you guys will have an opportunity.
Why didn't I thought you find this at the first class?
No,
So
the last example that we did this with, I had all of those resources already found, but this time I'm going in blind. So I don't have any unfair advantages doing this task. So yeah, so what you've noticed here is that I'm not just going with the first piece of evidence that I've found. I'm actually looking through all of these different types of evidence to see which one's going to make my argument the most compelling. So don't just find the first quick source and settle for that. Make sure you actually read this, read all your evidence and use the stuff that's the most appropriate.
When are we going to start?
This is part of the lesson.
Why aren't you saying anything about it?
Because I'm reading the evidence.
Oh.
I can't,
The teacher is reading, so he will. So
I can't read and type or read and talk at the same time.
You have no. You don't have to hate, right?
Pardon?
Because you don't have to hate.
That's right. So I've just found the evidence that's going to make my argument. So I'm just going to go ahead and type up my paragraph now. So the argument that I'm going to be making is that children should learn how to swim as a survival skill in case anything else goes wrong. So this fact right here, pool drowning incidents where fencing was non-compliant and or the gate was left open, 96%.
You've been taking a long time to find the evidence and consider.
I've just pasted the evidence in here so I can see it in the same window now.
It took a long time. It took almost 10 minutes.
Yeah, I needed to make sure that my evidence was good. Now be patient. You don't need to pass comments like that. Okay, so for some reason the timer stopped around 1:38, but I think I just made it in time. So once I've actually written the different parts of the paragraph, I actually then want to bring it all together and actually form a paragraph. So what we're left with is the paragraph itself. So from start to finish, that is how you write a teal paragraph. Normally, if you were preparing for like a whole, if you're preparing for like a whole debate, you might pre-prepare your research, get all your evidence ready first, and then go on with writing all of your paragraphs. But generally speaking, from start to finish, those are all the steps on how to write a good teal paragraph. So I'm going to give you guys a topic now. I'm going to give you the same 20 minutes. And I would like you guys to write a teal paragraph for me. So your topic, let me have a look. So yes, I'm going to task you guys with writing a teal paragraph now. And your topic will be
Brownie.
Okay, your topic will be should all students be required to take a debating class? Good, I did send that to everyone. So you can pick if you're proposition or opposition. But in that 20 minutes, whichever team you're on, in that 20 minutes, you should have worked out which team you're on. I'll write all these instructions down. So in the 20-minute time, get your team. With an argument. Lay out your paragraph structure. Source of evidence. Paragraph. Okay. So in the 20-minute time limit, which will start in a minute, you should be able to work out which side of the argument you're on. You should be able to come up with an argument for your side, for your point of view. You should lay out your paragraph structure the way that I did it in that Word document, if that helps. Find a credible source of evidence and then write your paragraph. So you've got your topic. guess, Sally, you can pick if you are. At least that's what the message you sent me said. Okay, so once again, I'm going to set a 20-minute timer. You are. You are. You have the topic of the debate. You get to pick which team you're on, and you have 20 minutes to write me a good paragraph. So that time starts now. If you need any advice, any help, don't be afraid to reach out over Messenger. I will be Messenger over the chat box. Send me a message. I'll be happy to help. So there is all of your information. Okay, so the topic that we are debating about in this exercise is, should all students be required to take a debating class? Should all students be required to take a debating class? And to Sally, or anybody else as well, if you're struggling to come up with a reason in situations like this, the first question you should ask yourself is the topic question: should all students be required to take a debating class? And then you'll have a think about that, and you'll come to a decision, either yes or no. And once you reach that decision, the next question you should ask is, why do I feel like that? Or why do I think that? And then try and come up with a reason why you think all students should or should not be required to take a debating class. So required means you have to do it. So if you are required to, I don't know, if you are required to run around the backyard on a Saturday 50 times, then every Saturday you have to run around the back garden 50 times. Guys, there have been quite a few of you that are asking me what the topic is. The topic's been clearly posted right here. Your topic and all of your instructions.
Teacher, I just out and comment. Can you give me the topic and everything else, please?
So yeah, I've just posted the topic in the chat again for you, Mia, so you can have a look and find it.
Are you going to let everyone read their paragraphs later?
Thank you.
So we'll have time to hear 1 or 2 paragraphs in class today, but we're going to go over these in next class. Have a look at them.
Are we finished yet?
Nope, still got 5 minutes to go.
What?
Okay, everyone. So we've got about 30 seconds left to go. So if you guys just send all of those paragraphs that you've written, send them in to me in the chat, and I'll have a quick read through as many of them as I can now. And as well, keep the paragraphs that you've written because I'll give you guys some feedback and then we can go through and tidy them up in the next class. Okay, so what I'll do now is I'm just going to go through and read some of them. If you haven't finished yet, keep working on your paragraph. So this will just be an additional homework task if you haven't completed it before now.
Teacher,
So,
what
yes,
is the homework today?
the homework for today is actually going to be another 3 teal paragraphs.
Oh,
So if you haven't finished this one, then your homework will be 4 teal paragraphs. But if you did get this one finished, then it's only 3. I'll post the topic in the group chat.
that's a lot of homework.
Pardon?
That's a lot of homework. 3 paragraphs.
Mary, you sent your paragraph in to me in about 10 minutes. So 3 of those is only half an hour for you, or maybe a little bit longer,
Hour.
or maybe, yeah, half an hour due before our next class. You've got until Thursday to get these done.
No, I've got till tomorrow.
No, you've got until your class on Thursday because this isn't due for homework. This isn't due for homework in your tomorrow class. This is due for homework in your Thursday class.
But I haven't finished your homework from Massey Persuasive Writing lesson.
Then you have until Friday to do that. You've still got 3 days to get that done. It's all very achievable. It's all very achievable. So I've been going through and having a read of some of your paragraphs. You would have seen the feedback that I gave you. Min is an absolute soldier who wrote he wrote a full essay, which is very impressive.
Is Min embarrassed?
I can't see why he should, but I can't see why he would be. This is a what he wrote was actually pretty good. To be completely honest, when having a look at it, there was a small part of me that thought that he might have asked ChatGPT or something for an answer on this, but I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. But yeah, Min sent an absolute essay in. He sent in 3 shorter paragraphs and a conclusion. Okay, so yeah, so your homework for Friday, so your homework for Thursday, sorry, will be to finish this paragraph if you haven't already, and then write another 3 paragraphs. I'll send you the topic for your homework paragraphs. So very nice job on the,
Teacher,
yes.
why last week you don't send homework in yellow?
That was my bad. I forgot to do that. I will get you caught up on that homework. I'll send that through today, give you a little bit longer to do it.
Goodbye.
So I'll see you guys on Thursday. Miss Mary, I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay. Goodbye.
Bye, teacher.
Oops. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, teacher.
Bye, everyone. Good job with your paragraphs today.
Bye.